Subbies and Friends, this is Lady T, and I'm coming in. I showed you my detangling when I stayed up and did a live and showed you how it took me 2 hours to do my hair and detangle it, and I actually went and washed my hair this morning, and I hurried up and threw some conditioner on it. I used the I think I've been using the Eden Body leave-in conditioner. This is the coconut shea. I must go ahead and try some of their other products because I noticed they have a lot of different brands, but this is the one I typically see at the store. It's very affordable, under $7. You can find it at Tops, Wegmans, Walmart. It's around. Okay, so I washed my hair and immediately, you know, rub this on there with some acidic water to help soften my hair. With this acidic water because my hair felt quite brittle after I washed it. I used to wash my hair the Trader Joe's Nourish Spa shampoo and conditioner. You find it right at Trader Joe's. It's under $5, probably even under $4. It's really affordable and it works great. But I didn't like how my hair really felt, and I don't know if it's because I took too long to wash it, and I don't know. I hadn't washed my hair in about 2 months at this point. I went in the shower this morning, did the shampoo with the Trader Joe's Nourish Spa, and then I went and put the conditioner on and went ahead and put my plastic cap on for probably 5 minutes. But when I noticed when I was dealing with my hair, it felt quite stringy, almost stripped. My hair felt a little bit stripped. So I hurried up and put on me, you know, I use my acidic water. This has apple cider vinegar and just some water. I use purified water in here. And then I just hurried up and put this on my hair. This product, this leave-in conditioner, definitely helped my texture feel much softer. But I was running into more knots, and that could just be because I probably need a trim. So I'm on my way out the house, and I'm just going to let you guys hang out with me while I do these braids because they were only moisturized about once. I go in, add some more moisture on, and I'm going to put the braids back in. Okay, this is just the extra step I'm going to do to help stretch my hair a little more and prepare it to go right back in this style. But I just want it to be moisturized thoroughly. So I'm going to go ahead and take these braids out. They're still a little moist, quite a bit moist, which I did my hair. It's about, I guess it's still early. It's about what, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I did my hair at probably, washed my hair at probably, I want to say 6 in the morning. Okay, so my hair is still kind of damp. First thing I'm going to do is, this is a container, my little applicator bottle that has the castor oil. I use the Now brand of castor oil. It gives me a lot for my money. I get it online, probably Amazon, or I go to Swanson Vitamins, but I love this container because it's big. And I just apply it. I'm going to start by going down the middle parts. And you know, I like to do this as well, kind of slide it into my scalp very gently. And then I'll go back to the other part, rub it in. But I also like to kind of go in there and go. Since I'm not going to be parting my hair, I try to use the applicator bottle to get into those hidden areas. Okay, and that's one section. Now I'm going to add a little bit more moisture. I probably don't even really need any more, but I'm going to add it because my hair loves moisture. So this is a great opportunity to give your hair the best moisture right after you wash it. I'm running out of this product, so I need to get more. I'm running out of my products. That's because I've kept my hair tied down so much that I think I just haven't been aware that I'm running out. I don't probably need that much, but it doesn't matter. You can never have too much moisture when all you're doing is throwing it in the protective style. I really need to get those ends because I did not like how my hair felt after I washed it. It just felt, you know, very clean, but you know how you can wash your hair and it feels clean but not stripped. Okay, so I'm just adding a little more moisture, and this time I'm going to add more grapeseed oil to my hair. You don't have to add a lot, but I want to definitely focus this on my ends. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw the braid right back in. And let any more shedded hair come on out. Okay. I'm on my way out the door very shortly, so I'm just doing this so when my hair is finally dry, it will be moisturized. I'm gonna head out today and run some errands. I don't even be knowing where I'm trying to go. I just know I need to run some errands. I need to get, I feel like I need to be stacking up on stuff at this time. Like buying, anytime I need something, I'm like, I need more water, I need more cleaning supplies, like bleach and vinegar. Now when I get to this point, I'm going to go ahead and twist it, and I'm going to actually put some oil on it, or moisture, whichever one you like. I think I'm going to do the water here. My hair feels much better, and my goal is to just leave it in this style for a while until I have to wash it again. I'm going to try, dare I say, to start doing a weekly routine and going live and going online with it, or record it, one or the other. So don't hold me to it, but that's my goal, to really keep track and start doing it weekly. And I don't care if I just throw my hair back like this, but I just want to get better with washing my hair. I do remember a little knot when I was coming out the shower, and I said I'll deal with it later, hoping that as my hair dried better, it would come out a little better. Let's see if I was right. Let me add some oil to that. Sometimes when your hair is really stringy and you need your ends cut and you wash your hair, you can run into this even after you've combed it and detangled it, because those ends are no joke. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and trim that off, because I really don't. It's at the end of the hair, and it's just a clump of shedded hair and knots. So I'm cutting it. Not worth the time to me. Okay. Don't we hate those darn knots? It's like amazing how fast your hair can knot up, and it's so much about technique. And that's why I'm going in, even my hair is still damp, very damp. And that's why I wanted to come in to add a little more moisture before it fully dries. It's just make it work while I'm out and about, because who knows the next time I'm going to get to my hair, right? Okay. Oh boy, it's no fun dealing with products when you're half empty. So when I'm out today, I'm gonna put that on my list. How many of y'all need to make a list when you go out these days? I feel like I'm constantly at the same stores with stuff that I need. Even when I have a list, I'm just like, goodness. But in these times, you just constantly feel like you want to get out there and get things before they so you gotta slow down so you don't cause the hair to knot. And this happens likely when you need your hair trimmed. That came off pretty easily, but you see how you gotta be careful. That's why I'm gonna put some more oil on those ends, because I know I need to trim, and I'm trying to use something to help me out here. I'm not only gonna do oil, I'm gonna add a little pH balance. Oops, pH balanced water here. Because although your hair is wet and you took a shower and all that, doesn't mean your hair is moisturized thoroughly. You'll know once it's dry. But I should be good now that I moisturized it after my shower, and now I'm doing it again once it's a little drier. What are some of your favorite hair products you're using right now for moisture, or after you wash it, or to help detangle your hair? Okay, we'll add some more oil. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to add a little water. I usually prefer to do this step when my hair is a little more dry, so I can coat the hair a little better, but I think it's helping to put that water, acidic water, on the ends because it keeps the hair strands under control a little bit. Oops, lost my system there. Alright, it really did help to add that more pH balanced water. I had less problems here. Okay, because I'm short on time, I am not about to do the other one right now. I'll come back and do this one later. Hey Subbies and Friends, this is Lady T, and here I am. This is the same week that I detangled my hair. I washed it, and these are braids that's been in my hair for about a day. And I moisturized using the Eden Body Works Cocoa Shea leave-in conditioner. I added a little grapeseed oil on my hair. Now I'm about to take my hair out because I plan to go somewhere, and I'm actually going to wear my hair out. The first thing I do is I lubricate my hair with some grapeseed oil from Trader Joe's. And I'm going to put this on my hands before I take my hair out because I do want to make sure that I don't, run into any knots, because I do still need to trim my ends. So this is my hair. It's finally dry. As you saw me the other day, what did I do? I moisturized my hair, threw it right back in these braids. It was slightly damp. And I put a little castor oil on my scalp. Roots feeling nice and soft. And my hair is going to be quite tight because it's, been wet. So I'm not going to overly fluff it at this point because I really just want to, I'm going to show you the technique I use to allow my hair to go into its little kinky afro and still hold definition. This was the braid that I got to in the back and was able to re-moisturize. The other braid back here I did not get to. I kind of ran out of time. And now let's see here. Some roots and scalp feeling good. You see how that definition, that's when you start with wet hair and really moisturize. You get a lot of definition to work with. I don't feel any brittleness. I'm just feeling my scalp, loving what I'm feeling, and I'm kind of slightly moisturizing my hair. Separating my hair from the roots a little bit, gently. With my fingers, just getting rid of any clumps so that when it fluffs, it'll be a lot easier for it to fluff and come together. But I really want to do mild fluffing with my hands and let the hair eventually fluff on its own. Okay. one more braid to do. One thing great about when you wash your hair, it feels so soft. And my hair that's prone to those really kinky roots is so soft and manageable. And that's what my goal is, to keep it this way by washing it every week so that it doesn't become brittle and annoying to deal with. Here's some castor oil that I put into an applicator bottle, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my scalp again. Although I applied it to my scalp yesterday, it's cold out and the weather's snowing, so I'm going to try to add a little bit more moisture, or I should say lubrication, to my scalp to keep my roots nice and soft. And then I'm just doing probably a half job, but just putting something on not only my scalp but my roots as well. I not only use castor oil because it helps with regrowth of your hair, I just like how it feels on my scalp sometimes. That cold feeling on your scalp when you apply something feels great. And like I said before, it's really nice to help with lubrication of your hair, but I particularly focus on my roots because they just seem to be kinkier. They kink up really quickly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing the style to, get a little thicker, because my hair, when it stretches, it loses so much volume. So I'm going to show you how I pump up the volume a little bit on this hair and get it to come together in the back. Now, one of the methods I absolutely do is I take my time with my hair so I don't overly fluff it, and I still get a little length and hang time. So first thing I do is I take my water bottle here with apple cider vinegar and just water at this time, and I just mist my edges. And then I grab a stretchable, and then I grab a stretchable headband. I'll be right back. And I'll go ahead and slick my hair back. Make sure I pull all the hair up. Just about that much. Just to give it a little bit of a slick look. And I'm going to slowly building the hairstyle. It's not there yet. I wouldn't leave my hair like this. But you could. If you had a long day and you left it like this, I can almost guarantee you by the end of the day it would be nice and fluffed out and a beautiful fro. And that's one of my secrets, is I start with really defined look like this without over fluffing it, and not over moisturizing it, and my little twist out just turns out beautifully without much fluffing. So give me. One thing I've been doing lately is on top of the black band, I just add another band. I like these little bands here that I get probably from Family Dollar. This one needs to probably be cleaned a little bit, but I like it. I'll throw this on it too. And I like to have the stretchable band underneath it, just because then I don't have to use the combs underneath to pull on my edges. Okay, so at this point I'm going to fully prepare to go get dressed, and I want to take advantage of the time it takes for my hair to fluff up a little bit, but I'm going to go get dressed without having to fluff it. And I really want my hair to do all the work. So I'm going to add a little bit more water, not a lot. Just to wake it up. And that's all I'm going to add right now. And once this kind of dries, that's all I'm going to add right now. And once this water dries, I'll come back and start moving the back of my hair to start creating that unison look, but not while it's wet. That because I want to hold as much definition as possible and as much hang time as possible. But I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back after about 10 minutes probably, and I just want to check in, because what happens with my hair is you're going to see it kind of rise up. One of the great things about those roots being rough is that with adding moisture in a controlled way, it'll allow my roots to become quite fluffed up and leave the ends defined. But if you over moisturize it, it will become very just a little puff ball and really shrink and lose the definition. But what I'm doing, I just want to peek in because it steps to how I do it, and it's been about 10 minutes to add some. I did add another round of water. You know, I take my fingers and kind of really get those roots roughed up, focusing only on my roots. And one of the things I like to do for the back is just pull it to opposite ends. Okay, just to kind of make sure it's covering that middle, because the back of my hair is a little shorter, so it loses definition a lot quicker, and likely it's going to lose the definition anyway. But I'm just going to pull it over, you know, with the roots in mind, and then do it again for this side, because I really want it to get nice and thick looking. It's almost like a tease in action. Goodness. This child. It all depends on how you want your twist out to look. But I like mine. It all depends on how you want your twist out to look. I just like mine to look more like a defiant fro. I don't want to I don't want it to look hollow. I want it to look more dense. So now that's round one, right? Or maybe round two. And another thing I'm going to do after I add this, I'm going to first add some more moisture. That's enough. Let it soak in, and I'll be right back with you in probably 5 to 10 minutes. I am back, and this is what I'm working with right now. As you can see, my hair is slowly getting a little bit of volume here, and this is what it's looking like. I'll probably just add a little oil to my ends and kind of push it up a little bit just to kind of shape the hair. Okay. And I'm ready to go, and I actually don't have much more time. And the hair will naturally continue to fluff up as you're out anyway. I would leave it alone, and it's gonna do its own thing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. You have a great day. Hey Subbies and Friends, this is Lady T, and I have my sister here, my sister Ebony, and we're going to talk about our natural hair journeys. So if you guys watch me, I don't know if you know, I started going natural. I started with weave braids, wore them for years. I wore them all throughout college, did not take my hair out. And so when the natural hair movement came along, I was already ready to you know, take my weave braids out and go natural. So I had probably medium lift natural hair, and then once I joined YouTube and found the natural hair community, I just started learning how to do my hair. I went through a phase with my hair thinning. It got short, now it grew back. This is where I am, and now my sister is going to tell you about her natural hair journey.